One teenager in Ocean Springs is in critical condition in the hospital after police say a group of teens were acting reckless with a car.
Police say around 8 last night, 3 teens were reportedly messing around with a vehicle on Johnson Street. Witnesses say one teen tried to get back into the moving car, lost his grip, fell underneath, and was badly injured. Paramedics stabilized him and took him to Ocean Springs Hospital. He was later moved to USA Health in Mobile. Police say everyone involved is cooperating. There have been no arrests. This case is still under investigation.